Hey everyone, it's Daniel here from InfoRest. Hope you're all doing well. So, crypto markets, really interesting here, especially with Bitcoin, that all of a sudden plunged last week from 29,000 down to 25,000. So, what's happening? Is Bitcoin dead? Is this a reversal that we're going to see Bitcoin completely plunge? Is Bitcoin not going higher? I mean, should one be scared about the price action? Well, the price action in Bitcoin should be something, if you've been watching crypto and Bitcoin for a long time, it shouldn't be so much of a surprise, honestly. Although, yes, that's quite of a steep swing, and it did shock many others. Also, if you look at the daily charts on Bitcoin and put on a support trend line back from December of last year all the way to connecting the points of March of 2023, June of 2023, and onward. So a nice support line there. You see that Bitcoin has broken that support. Now, does that mean that Bitcoin's going to drop from here and go lower? I mean, it does look bearish, but definitely things can shift and we could see Bitcoin completely have a fake out moment where it comes back up to 28, 29,000 and then rallies all of a sudden, right? But my answer of Bitcoin and crypto would be more on where the equity markets would be in the next coming months. Are we going to get bearish sentiment? Are we going to have a credit event? Are we going to have a black swan event? In those scenarios, I could see, yes, the equity markets and technology stocks plunging, and also Bitcoin also plunging and following along, right? Although some people argue that, hey, if you have a credit event or if there's a banking sector issue, whatnot, we could see a divergence where the equity markets drop and Bitcoin completely rallied. And also, especially because we have the halving coming next year, that's going to be really, really bullish for crypto and Bitcoin. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Although long term, yes, these dips that we see in the crypto markets and in Bitcoin, to me, this is not financial advice, but in my opinion, they do look like good opportunities to add up for the long term. I do think that Bitcoin and crypto is really it's good for the long term. And again, this is not financial advice. Always consult with a financial advisor before making any investment decision. But I see a case for crypto and Bitcoin, especially if there's going to be rates and QE, rate cuts and QE in the next year or so. So it'll be very interesting if this plays out perfectly, where you have a credit event or some sort of recession that causes stocks and Bitcoin to sell off, let's say at the end of this year or the start of next year. Then you got the Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin sells off, they come out, they do QE, they cut rates. Along with Bitcoin halving, great opportunity for Bitcoin to then turn around and go up, right? And maybe even hit all-time highs and surpasses the 70K level and really, really rallies from there. So can that be a scenario? I think long-term, that's a very much of a possibility. But short, medium term, if there's some sort of recession or credit event, in my opinion, it'd be hard for me to see Bitcoin move up, because as we've seen previously in previous recessions, previous sell-offs, especially when there's big fear sentiment, bearish sentiment in the equity markets, we see Bitcoin follow along. Although Bitcoin's supposed to be that hedge against fiat money, that hedge against the economy dropping, and just like with gold, also supposed to be a hedge on the economy dropping, things going haywire. You're supposed to buy gold in times of fear. However, even gold is not acting as that safe haven asset currently, and we're seeing gold have a trouble of breaking the triple top and moving up higher. So very interesting. We'll have to continue to monitor these correlations with crypto and the equity markets, see if we see any signs of life here. Things can definitely change this week or in September, especially when we have Jerome Powell coming out, the Jackson Hole Symposium, happening this week, and we get September jobs data, economic data. It'll be interesting to see how the markets play out then. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below, subscribe, hit the like button, bell icon to be notified on the next video, and I'll see you guys around. Cheers, bye.